Hey, Capricorn, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Capricorn and take a look at all things related to your finances, your money, your career. We're going to take a look at resources and abundance. We'll take a look at it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so before we dive into your Celtic cross here, Capricorn, we're just going to take a look into your past, present, and future. But right away here, they're giving me Kid Rock. The song I feel is Ba with the Ba. So if you just got done listening to Kid Rock, or specifically that song, because I was tuning into somebody's energy where they were really jamming out to that song, whether you're in a vehicle or maybe you heard it and you haven't heard it for a while and you cranked it up, please take it as it resonates, as it's not going to resonate with every single one of you, but I thought it was really funny as I was meditating on your energy here. So let's dive into your energy of your past. We do have the spiral. Now this can talk about you spiraling out of control with your finances, with your energy, with your mind. But for the majority of you, this can feel like you are wanting to make moves to climb that ladder. This is about you going in an upward trend here, because when you look at the spiral, it starts from the middle, the inside, and it spirals outward. So what I'm sensing here is that whatever you are doing in your career, it's making a ripple effect. Now you may be revisiting a job that maybe you once had. Maybe it's a career or a passion that you had for quite some time, maybe even since childhood. Now this can be a promotion or making connections. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here in the recent past, is more of a networking energy where you are either putting yourself out there more, maybe you're putting resumes out there, you're working in a group energy. If you work for somebody else, that could have the potential to bring in promotions or advancement. For those of you that are entrepreneurs or business owners, I feel like you are stepping forward, stepping into the limelight. They're giving me a sense of that star energy where you are feeling hopeful, you're feeling guided. So I'm curious to see if the star shows up for you, because I feel like you are a shining star because of the hard work and everything that you've been putting out there. The ripple effect is paying off in the month of April. We have chess showing up in the present energy, the chess game. This talks about money strategies. It talks about wise spending and long-term success here. You being in something for the long term. This can be about your money as well. April is the time of tax season for a lot of people. And this is about you really strategizing where to put maybe a return that you're getting back, or how much to put away in the future. But I feel like you are budgeting, and I feel like you're making some plans here for the long term. Now you may have a career that's in the military. Maybe again, you're leading, you're stepping into a big boss energy role here, or you're thinking something through. So when you think of the game of chess, you know, you think strategically, you think logically on how to make your next move. You don't just grab a piece and put it anywhere on the game. You think about your next move. You think about your opponent's move. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this here. And that's what I feel like you are doing this month, is you are preparing and planning, and you're making decisions that will affect your future. They're giving me Two of Wands. So I feel like you're planning your future. There's decisions that you will be making regarding your business and career. Some of you, this could even be a proposal as well. So let's take a look and see what's showing up in the near future. This is the butterfly. This is transformation. There could be sudden changes that kind of happen quite quickly for you. This can talk about frivolous spending. It can talk about something being short term. For some of you, maybe you're going on a vacation, or there may be a new vehicle that you need to buy, or you may be purchasing, you know, a refrigerator or an item that is needed here. But there is short term here, so it could be just a small loan or some sort of a buy that you have to kind of partake in this month. Maybe it has to do with taxes. You're just paying a little bit of money into something here. But you may have a career that is within the arts. This could be something fun that you're working on at this time. It could be something that you just came up with that short-term energy coming in here. Now, this could be even a temporary job or a job that does require a little more movement. But there's change showing up here regarding finances. And I do feel positive because, again, I feel like whatever this ripple effect is, it's playing out. And I feel like the universe and the energy is playing into your favor here. So let's take a look and get into your reading here and see what the heart of the matter is regarding your finances, April 2022, Capricorn. All right, we have the Hierophant showing up here. So the Hierophant showing up talks about education. Now, this can be education in the traditional sense. It can be spiritual guidance, spiritual education. Some of you may be taking a course. Maybe that's what you are spending some money on, is some sort of education. Or for many others of you, the Hierophant is about tradition and institutions and your beliefs, your morals. What is it that you want to see happen in your life? And sometimes you can receive corrupt advice, or people can give you advice that isn't working for you. Yes, maybe it's worked for other people, but it doesn't mean that you have to go by the book. It doesn't mean that you have to follow in the footsteps of other people, whether that's family members or that is what's been traditional here. I feel for a lot of you, you may be thinking outside the box where you want to go your own path. You want to forge your own path. And if one isn't already made, then you're willing to Knight of Wands it through it. You're ready to just take on the next adventure. And I feel like there is an excitement showing up here for you as well. But there's also a sense of, again, strategizing. What is my next move? So with the Hierophant showing up, we're going to clarify here. But I feel like there's learning and there's teaching here. So some of you, maybe you're going on a yoga retreat, or you are going to go teach a class elsewhere. Or you're going to a workshop yourself as the student. So I always say when I get this card, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Whether you are the student or you are the teacher, that is up to you. But let's take a look and clarify this Hierophant. There's that star I spoke of earlier showing up here. So right away, the star is coming in and clarifying your energy. So whatever that ripple effect is in this butterfly here, your light is shining. You are the star. This is that inspiration, that hope. I feel like this is about guidance for you, divine guidance. It's about feeling positive, and it's about your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams here, because you are being guided like that shining star, and you actually are helping others as well. So whatever it is that you want to do in your life, whatever your passion is, your focus, your calling, I feel like you may touch the lives of a lot of people, but in a positive way here. So I'm loving that showed up, because that's what I was feeling earlier. Let's take a look and see what obstacles or challenges or complications may be showing up for you in the month of April, Capricorn, and how we can help you navigate through that energy. Let's take a look. What do we have here for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, you want to take off. You want to start this new beginning here. Ace of Pentacles is about material and spiritual growth. You want to receive good news in your career, money, income. You want to be able to have unlimited potential in prosperity and wealth. But there may have been a situation where you've had to invest, or there may have been a missed opportunity for you in the past. There may have been debt or financial obligations that you had to kind of adhere to, or you've had to focus on paying something off or paying something in, where you feel like you're missing out on your purpose or your passion. There is something here with you strategizing. And I feel if you strategize instead of jump in impulsively, if you really think something over and focus, maybe even talk to a money manager, an advisor, a tax accountant, if you talk to somebody that knows a little bit more, I feel like you will be able to You will be able to succeed. There is movement here, but I feel like you're thinking long term, and that's good. Keep thinking in that energy here, because the Ace of Earth will lead you to that King of Pentacles, but there is just a little bit of strategizing some energy. But let's take a look and clarify. For some of you, if you want a new job, or maybe you're unemployed and you've been looking for a new job, I feel like it's been a challenge for you. I will say that. For others of you, you've been wanting to rise up. You've been wanting to climb up, but at times you feel like the world could be spiraling out of control, and you feel like you take one step up to move 5 steps back at times. But do realize this is all part of a process, and it may be part of a plan, a divine plan that you may not be aware of at this time, but do trust that the universe has your back here. We have the Empress. There it is. Trust that the goddess has your back. Goddess energy here. The Empress talks about don't neglect your soul calling, or don't neglect your purpose. Take care of you first and foremost, because the Empress is all about abundance. She's about creativity. She's about nurturing things that matter to her the most. But when she's feeling down and defeated, which this is your challenge to clarify here, when you're feeling a little bit down, you may neglect your own self or the needs of you or others, or you may smother an energy, but mostly they're giving me neglect. So I feel like you're feeling like you missed out on something, and therefore you're casting it aside. But I feel like the star is saying don't lose hope of your dreams. Don't give up hope here, because Spirit is coming in guiding you. There is the promise of positivity, peace, hope. And I feel like you're so close here to achieving some sort of accomplishment or success. But let's take a look here, Capricorn, and see what is below you. What is the foundation upon this matter here? What is below you? We have the Moon. So the Moon card does talk about deep emotions. It talks about uncertainty as well. When the Moon card shows up as your foundation, I see that it has been a little bit of a rocky road here. There's been some illusions that maybe need to be shattered. This is uncertainty. This is about you trusting your intuition, your emotions, and also about your subconscious. But I feel like you've had to really deal with the shadow side of either yourself, Capricorn, or even other people. But this is about truths becoming exposed. And I feel like that will happen because you did get that Star card. And when the Star and the Moon show up together, it says that you will receive clarity this month. And I feel that if you've been feeling like you're walking a path of darkness, or you're feeling uncertain with your finances, with your money, about how things are going to turn out for you in the future, I am sensing that you will have some sort of a breakthrough or aha moment. They're giving me victory. They're giving me Ace of Swords. So let's see if that shows up in your reading as well. Let's take a look, please, Spirit, and clarify. Yeah, 5 of Swords showing up here. 5 of Swords is the card of loss. It's about regrets. It's about disappointment. It can be about seeing the glass as half empty versus half full, but you may be changing that trajectory. You're changing the way that you're thinking about something because you're receiving clarity around whatever is uncertain. Now, this can be a win at all cost mentality. You can see here that he's put up a fight. There's somebody in the background that's tied to the tree. This other person is laid over the tree log there. And I feel for you, at what cost did you need to fight or challenge to do something here? When the 5 of Swords shows up, I feel like what this is saying here is there's defeat. You feel defeated in a situation as well. But the good thing is there's victory, because I feel like the tough stuff is over. Okay. I feel like, yes, you've had to really work your way and bust your hump. And, you know, you've had to kind of, try to step into your power the best way that you could here. But I feel like you're finally feeling a sense of at least a win somewhat, okay? And you've made a move, and that's what I'm sensing here. So if you felt like you were in something kind of back and forth energy, or you've had to fight with others, or you felt like there was resentment and other people were just bringing more conflict to your energy here, and it brought a lot of uncertainty, I feel like you're finally, there's a sense of defeat here, or a sense of I'm done with the fight. I'm walking away from this. Let's take a look and see what's happened for you, Capricorn, in your recent past. What's going on for Capricorn? Hermit. So there's been a little bit of isolation, a little bit of some deep soul searching, which I don't blame you. It looks like you've really learned a lot here, Capricorn. Pat yourself on the back because you've been through a lot. I mean, the world has been shaky and the world has been uncertain the last few years, especially regarding finances. So when the Hermit energy shows up, this is about introspection. It's about self-knowledge. You may have felt rejection. You may have felt withdrawn. You may even felt lonely in the past here, like you were the only one walking this path. Or you may have felt like you were stuck on this path of loneliness here. They're giving me another Kid Rock song. And goodness, somebody likes Kid Rock up in here. But they're giving me The Lonely Road of Faith. The Lonely Road of Faith. So that is a song. If you know the lyrics, feel free to put them in the comments, but I feel like for some of you, the lyrics of that song may really resonate with your past here and what you went through. You may have lost faith is what I'm hearing here. But let's take a look and see, because the past does not define you, Capricorn. But let's take a look. Page of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Cups in reverse is saying that you were, I don't want to say you were missing the signs, but you felt like you just kept missing out on opportunities for growth or opportunities to open your heart in a new direction. And it may have left you feeling a little bit emotionally vulnerable, rejected. The emotions may have spiraled out of control at times with the Page of Cups energy. And this is about emotionally maturing and evolving on situations that maybe you felt unfamiliar with because it was so uncertain and maybe you haven't dealt with them in the past here. But I do feel like there is new opportunities coming in to open your heart to do what it is that you love. So let's dive into that energy, because I certainly see here that you will be making a turn. There is new energy showing up for you. So let's take a look and see what that could be. What is above you? What is above you here, Capricorn? Let's take a look. What is above Capricorn? We have a Seven of Water. I love this. Choices, decisions. This is really good energy to have here because this does talk about you having a choice. And I feel like if you've been waiting to make movement, if you've been waiting for some sort of a movement here, I feel like you will receive it with the Seven of Cups. Even though the Seven of Cups isn't a movement card, it is about making a choice, needing to focus, especially if you felt overwhelmed or you felt like there was a lack of opportunities out there. Maybe you've been putting your resume out left and right and just get rejected. Or if you have been feeling like there's no place that you would like to be connected to at this time. So I am feeling choices showing up for you, and that may be why you are really thinking long-term with the Chess energy. But let's take a look, because I do see new options, and that's what I was saying here prior. There's that Chariot. Yes, that's why I was saying movement showing up with the Seven of Cups, because the Chariot does talk about victory and success as well as movement. So if you felt stuck in lack of options, or you felt overwhelmed with the amount of options, you're going to see some movement coming in that's going to bring in victory and success. I love this. Good for you. It's about time, right, Capricorn? All right, let's take a look and see what is showing up for you in the near future. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn in the near future, please? Some of you as well, maybe having vehicle updates, maintenance made, or I can't even talk here. A lot of excitement from that Chariot. Maybe you are buying a new vehicle, or you're getting your vehicle looked at. There's something here with a vehicle for some of you. Beautiful. Empress energy showing up again. You are nurturing not only yourself, but you're moving towards creating the life that you want. You're creating that abundance for yourself. There's something coming in here where you are having this sudden change. Okay, so this is about movement. It literally says movement on this card as well. So even though this job or this opportunity, it may be something that's a stepping stone for you here, it certainly can be long-term, but I'm feeling that you will nurture something. For those of you that are entrepreneurs or trying to start something on the side, I feel like you're going to put a lot more energy and time into it. But a very important thing is I'm seeing that you're putting the time into your own energy, and that's what needs to be done, Capricorn, first and foremost, to bring in more prosperity for you. Take care of yourself. Six of Cups, there's the card of kindness, compassion. The Six of Cups can be the card of nostalgia, thinking about when things were a little bit simpler in life. But what I'm really picking up from this is small acts of kindness for others make all the difference. This is about you practicing kindness and compassion towards yourself, just as I talked about. I love how all of these energies are really flowing into the energy of each other here. So what that tells me is you are in alignment this month. Your head and your heart are really coming together. You're taking better care of yourself, your wants, your needs, and I feel like you're hitting some goals or some milestones, and you will be moving forward. There's movement here. So let's take a look and see what it is that you're telling yourself. What are you? Woo! Oh goodness. Okay. We're not going to take all these. Sorry about that, Capricorn. We'd be here for the next 5 hours if we did. So let's take a look. Spirit, all we need is one. So the reason why I feel like that came out so quickly, all of them, is because there's a lot going on in your mind. And your mind needs to declutter at this time. I feel like you're carrying a heavy load, and it's not often that you'll see that a lot of cards come out, but in that case, what they're telling me is that you need to kind of unload, or you need to kind of dump whatever worries that you have into the universe. Ground your energy, especially if you've been feeling a little bit scattered or a little bit spacey, Capricorn. Ground your energy. We have the Four of Air. Yes, Four of Air. Four of Swords is the energy of R&R. Just as I was saying here, ground your energy. Get a little bit of rest and retreat. This is about taking a break, catching your breath, and regrouping, what we were just talking about here. So the Four of Swords is the card of healing. It's the card of self-love. If you're overthinking, overworking, ignoring the signs of rest, or obsessing about the outcome of a situation, that's not going to do you any good. So again, they just keep giving me dumping your thoughts. Even if this is you talking to a therapist, if this is you writing down your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions in a journal, or into your phone here. If it's maybe you taking a little bit of getaway and trying to get out in nature over the weekend, or maybe you're taking a vacation or a break, they're just telling me that it's very important for you to unload. Dump that energy that just does not serve you. Get some energy work done if you can, if you maybe are a healer yourself, or if you know a healer. Let's take a look here and clarify the Four of Swords. What is this R&R all about for Capricorn? There it is, the Hierophant. So yeah, you need a little bit of a rest from the energy that you currently are in. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're giving me the name Mona. Mona. So if your name is Mona, please take it as it resonates. But yeah, you're taking a little break from all of this learning. Again, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And the Hierophant card, like I said, is about teaching, learning, traditions, beliefs, morals. It is about possibly receiving corrupt advice. People that feel the need to be cliquey, or feel maybe this is government institutions, maybe it's higher education learning, but I feel like somebody or a group or an institution isn't on the same page, and you may be saying, I need to take a break from this. Maybe this is the world. Maybe this is you watching news, taking a break from social media, or taking a break from the energy going on, because Capricorn, you may be a highly in tuned empath. You may carry the energies of other people, including world news, world energy. So if any of that is showing up for you, take a little break, take a little bit of a pause or a step back here, because it's not doing any good stressing, worrying, or bringing fears to your energy. Let's take a look and see what's showing up for you in your environment. What is in your surroundings in the month of April regarding career, finances, money, prosperity, wealth, abundance? Let's take a look at that. All right, we have the Seven of Air. Okay, so the Seven of Air says that things will be exposed. This is the Seven of Swords energy. So I feel like there's truth. There's clarity here. Now, the Seven of Swords is about a less than ethical situation coming to light. So if there were people with the Hierophant that were giving you, again, corrupt advice, if it was unethical and something was happening that was unfair to you, something is coming to light here is what I'm seeing. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Less than ethical situation. Yeah. Usually the Seven of Swords can be the card of, lying, cheating, sneaking, trying to get away with something, self-preservation. But I feel in this case, Yeah, you've been worried about a situation. You've been worried that something wasn't fair, something wasn't ethical. And I did see the Justice card showing up as I was shuffling earlier, but that's when that whole big pile flew out. So that's what you're telling yourself. You want there to be fairness. You're sick of the imbalance. You're sick of the inequality. You're sick of things not being ethically and morally correct. And I don't blame you. And that's stressing you out here. So take a little bit of step back if you can and trust that karma, the law of karma will work and work itself out. Sometimes not in this lifetime, but it will come back. The law of karma always, whatever you put out there, you will receive back. So let's take a look here and see what your hopes are and what your fears are, Capricorn, because I see that your fears are about inequality or things not being fair. So let's take a look and see where else they lie. Yeah, Page of Air. You don't want negativity. You don't want news that is bad. I mean, who does want news that is bad, right? But this is about gossip or spying or hearing things that you don't agree with. And this being on the positive side of the swing here is about news regarding a problem, issue, or a belief coming to light. And it certainly is. So whatever has been going on here regarding your money, and this is deep. This is deeper than just the surface of finances. I do want you to know, even though we're doing a career reading and I do see changes happening for you, I feel like this is about getting down to the root of the problem, the nitty gritty here. So your fear and your hope are that something can get resolved regarding your finances, and you're questioning. I feel like you're asking yourself the big why. Why is this happening? How do I find a solution? How can I change this? Yeah. How can I move towards what I want and what I love? You have the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. You want there to be people on your side. You want a community that will help build your stability. You have the Lovers card. You want to move in a direction where people actually care about each other and that there's kindness and compassion. You want to move in the direction of your heart, in the direction of your dreams, but you feel like you can't do it alone, or that you have had to do it alone for a while. You want to build a network. Three of Pentacles is also about it's about skilled work. It's about teamwork here. So I feel like if you feel others may not be pulling their weight in a situation here, and you really want to open your heart to a new opportunity, but you feel like maybe people aren't being quite fair to do it. So let's see here what is showing up as the final outcome. What is showing up here is the final outcome here for Capricorn. Spirit, what do we have for final outcome? Okay, yeah, we have the Patience card. Patience, patience, patience. It will work out, I feel, in an ethical, honest, positive manner here, but there is a little bit of more patience. And I know you don't want to hear that, especially as the outcome. They're giving me April into May as well. So this card is card 14. Temperance. And this is about blending energies. This is about self-control and compromise. But also make sure that you stay in that patience energy, even though you're feeling a little bit impatient, because you don't want to go to some sort of extreme within your behaviors, within your emotions. So the Patience card, I do feel like things are going to pan out for you in the better. There will be some sudden changes here. So don't let those sudden changes get you scattered. Again, especially if you're feeling grounded or feeling like things may be spiraling. But because I feel like the time is really coming into play. You're so close. They're giving me the Nine of Wands energy, where you're so close to hitting that, almost that finish line here of something that you've been wanting. But stay on top of the prize. Keep the big prize in mind, because now you have the Page of Cups showing up in the upright. And that's about you receiving news of an emotional nature, doing something and going towards what you love, combined with the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is somebody who is a mentor or a teacher or an advisor, because she's going to be blunt. And you know, I'm the Queen of Swords here, Libran energy, somebody who's going to get straight to the point and tell you the truth about a situation here. So you could be this energy of the Queen of Swords. This could be any air element in your life. Air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. where somebody may be coming in to kind of help you, give you this offer of doing something that you feel more emotionally connected to here. So the page does represent news that's going to really shift your heart chakra. And again, the Queen of Swords is somebody who knows what she wants and she goes for it. And people look up to her because she's full of clarity, integrity, honesty. She's very intelligent, and the words that she speaks here are of truth. And that's what you want, Capricorn, is truth. It's showing up here with the Seven of Swords, and I feel like things will get exposed, but there's still a little bit of patience here. But I do feel in the meantime, you can work on your spiritual side. You can work on putting the good energy out there. You can work on the law of attraction. They actually want me to go one more with the patience in this deck. Okay, let's take a look at one more card. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Pentacles. Okay, yes. Two of Pentacles. This is the energy of multitasking. It's the energy of balance, balancing work and play. Some of you, it's about staying calm in challenging times. So good clarification here, because that's what the opposite of patience is, going to extreme. So Two of Pentacles is saying there will be a decision here. Be patient. Don't do anything rash or impulsive. Don't make the decisions that are really quick here, because you do have decisions showing up for you as the potential. But I feel like it's about you balancing your emotions at this time, balancing your, checkbook, doing this, tending to the small details is what Spirit is telling me. Tending to the small details, because get ready. Things will shift for you. I feel like once things start to take place, because they're showing me boom, 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 it may really, it may start to go quite quickly. You do have that Chariot energy showing up. Nurture yourself. Take a little bit of R&R, some time out to kind of get your footing back into the right mindset. Get your mind back in the right spot. Take a little bit of a reset time out button, and then I feel like you'll be ready to hit the ground running. And I feel like then some new doors are opening up for you, and you'll be able to make some decisions that'll be for your highest good here. All right, what do we have? Oh, I love it. We have the Peace card. Yes, we have the Peace energy showing up. This is card 23. When you add that up, it's the Hierophant, which you received numerous times here, twice, 2 or 3 times in your reading. So yes, there will be more peace coming into your life, especially if you have been dealing with some challenges here. So card 23, the Peace card, is all about, well, peace for one, but it's about freedom from attachment. It's about radical acceptance. And the prosperity message for you is short and sweet here. Just want to make sure you can see this. Capricorn, this is one of those times when you are capable of clear visions about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing it, keep doing it. Keep going in that direction. You are being called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough. For you are in peaceful harmony with Spirit, and it shows in your work. I'm going to read to you the protection message as well, just because we have had some ups and downs here, although I do feel a sense of peace coming in. The protection message is this: now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again, your life will be filled with beautiful music. Yeah, that's kind of what I was sensing, so thank you, Spirit. Usually, unless it is a strong reversal, I don't read the protection, but Spirit is saying that this too shall pass. Even though this is something challenging for you at this time, there's a lot of greatness coming in for you. I feel like April is the month for you to find, again, that peace. Do some meditation, take some R&R, really look inward. For some of you, plan, strategize, get a good hold on your money and your finances. Maybe make a budget. You have military and leader showing up, and that's what your outcome was with the Queen of Swords energy. So do make sure you're setting positive routines for yourself and you're sticking to healthy boundaries. Capricorn, let's see what your soul wants you to really take a look at and pay attention to this month. What? No? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What does your soul want you to know and pay attention to? Oh, wow. Am I constantly showing up Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul action, Capricorn, is this. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life, in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up. Absolutely. I love this for you. This is about showing up for yourself. This is that star energy of don't lose faith of your dreams. Don't give up hope, because you're being guided on this healing journey. And this is about inspiration and is about hope here. So let's take a look and see what your spirit animal messages are. And Capricorn, I just ask that you close your eyes for a moment. Tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus, the belly area. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it is an animal that is wild, domesticated, magical, or mystical. There is no right or wrong answer. It could be an animal that you have currently at your home, or maybe an animal that is crossed over to the Rainbow Bridge. And if you need a moment, Capricorn, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the monthly reading giveaway, which is completely free, all you need to do is post whatever animal you've seen in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner on the first of the month. So please make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already, so you are notified when that shows up. All right, we got quite a few animals for you here, but I love the first one that showed up. We have Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. And what did we get here with am I consistently showing up here? This talks about you, or maybe it was the peace card, about you singing your own song and fine-tuning your energy here. So Canary Spirit works perfectly with the peace card here. Next we have Turtle. I love that this is showing up because you do have patience as your outcome, and it says slow and steady wins the race. So Turtle Spirit is here to help guide you along the way here. We have Spider. Make your dreams real. Absolutely here, Capricorn. Turn your dreams into reality. And that's what I feel like you're focusing on in the month of April, is from going from the seed planted phase to the make it action or make it happen phase with the action. Next we have Rabbit. Now is a lucky time. Even though I feel like you've been through some challenges here, I feel like you're moving forward into a more abundant, prosperous future, especially around May 10th as well. They're showing me tulips, so it could be May and April again. Also, I feel like rabbits are full of fertility, just like that Empress that showed up a couple times during your reading. Fertility, it's a time to make things happen and to create the things that you want more of in your life. Next, we have Owl. You can see clearly now, and that has been emphasized throughout your reading, that you will receive clarity in this uncertain time of your life. And last but not least, Cat Spirit. Claim your independence, Capricorn, because this is about you standing on your own 2 feet. They're giving me 9 of Pentacles energy, about you achieving milestones and you being independent and successful on your own. You really spreading those wings and flying into the dream that you want for yourself. Don't give up here. I love this. Beautiful messages from your spirit animals. All right, now last but not least here, Capricorn, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits, and we're going to see which crystal or gemstone can help you through your career and help you with money and finances in the month of April. And by the way, for any of you that are interested in any of the decks that you do see above here or that you see in your reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, we have, I think it's pronounced Demorterite. Demorderite here. Beautiful blue, purple energy here, Demorderite. And that purple energy is about that third eye chakra as well. So this is card 21. And card 21 in tarot is the world. And what the world is talking about is accomplishment. And that's what we were discussing here. So there will be victory showing up for you. There will be accomplishment. But this card is about organization. It's about orderliness, clutter, clearing out clutter and list making. And what did I say in the beginning or in the middle of your reading? Tend to the small things. This is about, again, organization and list making and clearing out the clutter. And the prosperity message for you, Capricorn, is this. Divine guidance is yours now, as your ability to think through and plan how you will secure prosperity and build your affluence is powerful in this moment. Make lists. Devise your strategy and commit on paper to doing what you want to do. Make it real by writing it down as you organize your thoughts and set a course for growing the prosperity you deserve. Know that your finances are not out of your control. And you got the out of control with the spiral. I love this. Simply because you do not have a complete certainty about your situation. There's that moon energy. What you must do and what lies ahead. You will feel more confident in this knowledge today if you hearken back to Demorderite Spirit's message that divine order is always at work in your life. So get organized to align with the flow of abundance that is always available to you. I absolutely love that this card, and I'll be honest, I don't get this card often. I've maybe got it one other time if I recall. But this wraps up everything that we've been talking about in your reading. This is about you planning. And I think that was one of the first words I used in the very beginning of your reading is that Two of Wands, about planning your future and organizing, clearing out the clutter in your mind. Remember that dump load. This is about you getting things straight here and attending to the details or the small tasks here, because Spirit is working behind your back to bring in the flow of abundance that is available to you, even if you can't necessarily see it at this time. So yes, there's a lot of good things coming in, Capricorn. Hang tight. Spend the month of April getting your ducks in a row, so to speak. Do attend to the small things that maybe you've been putting off for quite some time, whether that's personal things around the house, maybe it's some side jobs, maybe it's journaling, getting back into the spiritual swing of things, or maybe it's just taking some time off for yourself. There's certainly some good news coming in, especially down the road in May and April here. But for now, just take a little bit of a breather and get yourself prepared for the prosperity coming in. So Capricorn, that is what I have for your April 2022 career reading. I certainly hope it resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to comment your power animal in the box below so I can enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. Feel free to hit that notification bell, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you wonderful Capricorns a lot of love and light. Till next time.